Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Susan. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today's video is going to be my October beauty favorites, and I've got a few things here that I want to show you that I have been loving for the month of October. So let's start. The first thing that I want to talk about is this toner. This is from the brand Aven, and I got mine at Walgreens. And this is a great toner for dry skin. It is very soothing. It is very comfortable on the skin. And I use it twice a day. As it sits, the mixture kind of separates a little bit. You just give it a quick shake before you use it. And I just love this. It has a light fragrance to it, but it's not overpowering. And I happen to really enjoy it. The next thing that I have been loving that is skincare sort of related is the Pixi Rose Flash Balm. Now this is, you can use it as a moisturizer, you can use it as a primer, you can use it even as a mask. You put just a bit of a thicker layer on, keep it on for a few minutes and then tissue it off. But I tend to use it as a moisturizer or as a primer on days when I'm not leaving the house and maybe I'm working around the house or what have you. Sometimes I put this on in the morning after I do my cleanser and my toner. And I just love the way my skin feels when I wear this. It looks healthy, it looks glowy, and that's what I'm about. I love that look. And again, I use it on days when I'm wearing foundation like today. I'm using it as a primer. And I think it does a great job of preparing your skin for foundation. I don't think it necessarily holds your makeup on longer, but I do know it makes my foundation just go on smoother and settle better on my skin. So this is a great one. And it does have a light rose fragrance to it. So if you are not a fan of rose scented anything, then this might not be a product for you. But if you don't mind the rose fragrance, this is a great, great product. And as I said, the scent is not overpowering at all. It's a nice light rose scent. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about that I have been loving this month, and I don't know how many times I can say that, but I've been saying that for every product, but I really do love them. This is the Kosas Tinted Face Oil. This is a thin formula. You have to shake before you use it each time. And it's a very runny formula, but this surprised me. The coverage on this surprised me. I thought that this was going to be like a BB cream or a tinted moisturizer and have like zero coverage and just provide like a little bit of a tint. But this surprisingly gives me light to medium. Like I'm wearing it today, and it does look really nice on my skin. And I thought this would be, where it's an oil, that it would feel a little greasy, but it feels great on my dry skin. And after I apply it with a brush, I take my beauty blender and I just kind of pat all over just to make sure it's fully blended in. There's no brush strokes, because I do like to use a brush with my foundation, but I like to use the beauty blender afterwards just to make sure there's no brush strokes and everything's blended in well. But this is really a very surprising product that I have grown to love, and I've been using it constantly this month. The next thing that is complexion related that I've been using all month, this is the number 7 Lift and Illuminate powder. This powder it rivals a high-end powder for sure. This is a lovely powder. It is finely milled. The shade is light, but it's more of a translucent light shade. And the consistency, it is super soft to the touch because it is that finely milled powder. And when you rub it between your fingers, it is so silky. And this does have that Lift and Illuminate serum in it from number 7. So when you run your fingers over it, you can actually feel that skincare property in there. And it feels really, really good. And it blends super well. I wear it on under the eyes. I wear it on the perimeter of the face. You basically use it all over. Great, great powder. In fact, I've made kind of you probably can't tell on here, but I made a good sized dent in the middle, and I've already ordered a backup. Now this next product surprised me as well. I had heard someone talk about it on YouTube, and I can't remember what YouTuber that I subscribed to that was talking about it, but that they loved it, and their skin looked beautiful with this. But this product really sort of surprised me. I thought, okay, it sounds pretty. Let me go take a look at it. And when I was in the drugstore, I looked at this product and I thought, it is very pretty. But I don't like all that shimmer. I'm one for a more matte bronzer. And I thought, you know what? Step out of your comfort zone, try something new, and I bought it. Well, I had it for a little while. I think I bought it in August. I had it for a little while. I used it once or twice and thought, gee, that actually does look nice. So when I saw it in my drawer, I pulled it out and I said, you know what, I'm going to give this some real love and see how I like it. Well, I have been using this nonstop as my bronzer. I'm wearing it today. It just blends in nicely. It's got that gorgeous tint. It looks very warm tone here, but I don't think it really goes on very orangey on the skin. So I'm not sure if you can see that swatch right there. It is lovely, and I have been wearing it all month long. I think it is so pretty. You know, I don't mind the shimmer in this. So there's no glitters or anything in here, which is great, and it's just that nice light shimmer. And I gotta tell you, this has really been my bronzer all month long. Let's get into the eyes. So there's a palette that I have been using all month. I did purchase it and I did use it quite a bit, but then I put it away for a while, and I have been using this palette non-stop. This is the Buxom Boss Babe Dolly palette. These shades are right up my alley. Look at these shades. I love these rosy tones and these neutrals, some of these neutrals that are in here. This is a gorgeous palette. I'm wearing it today. So I'm wearing the shade A-List as my transition shade. And I'm wearing a combination of Spoiled Sexy and After Party, my crease. And then I'm using the shade Last Call right here on my lids. So let me just swatch those for you. They feel really smooth. And they just blend beautifully. The pigmentation is pretty good. And then on my lower lash line, I have the shade Trust Fund, which is a nice like burgundy shade that I have dusted under my eyes. Those are the shades. Let's see how they look. The burgundy one is kind of powdery, but the rest I think are just gorgeous. So here you go. Here is the, oh, that's my bronzer. This is the burgundy shade I have under my eyes. Then this is my transition shade. And then this is what I have in the crease. And then this is what I have on the lid. And those shades are absolutely beautiful. I'm just going to get a makeup wipe so I don't get this all over my sweater. So I have been loving this. I would highly recommend. I did check to see if it was still available, and you can get it at Ulta Beauty. And yeah, I've been just wearing this non-stop because I love those rosy tones on my eyes. I am more of a cool tone, and these shades just really, well, I think they really sort of complement my skin tone, all these rosy shades. Moving on from the eyeshadow palette, let's move on to a mascara. So I have been loving this mascara. This is the Estee Lauder Sumptuous Rebel Length and Lift Mascara. So I tend to notice when I wear other mascaras that after a while, my hood droops a little more on this lid, and then it pushes the lashes down. So when I'm staring straight ahead or looking straight ahead, I can see the tips or edges of my lashes right across the top. And I hate that. I curl my lashes before I apply any mascara, even a curling mascara. And it just, for whatever reason, this side, the hood just comes right down. I actually purchased something that I'm going to talk about in a future video that to help overcome that. So we'll see. I'll have to keep you posted on that one. But this mascara doesn't do that. This is the one mascara that I have used in a very long time that actually holds the curl. This is, again, a Sumptuous Rebel Lengthen Lift. I'll show you the wand. The one downside on this, when you're pulling it out, I mean, it doesn't really wipe off a lot of the excess product, and you have to do that on a tissue. But I don't mind that because I love the formula. This is what the wand looks like. It's a very narrow wand. I'm not one for a big, thick, bristled mascara wand. And I like this one because it really, you can wiggle it if you want at the bottom of the lashes. I like to just sweep the mascara through, and then I like to take it and sweep it across the top of my lashes and then back underneath and up again. And I find that this mascara is so nice looking. It holds that curl, so that way that even when my lid droops a bit during the day, I'm not seeing those lashes in my peripheral vision on my left eye. And so I've worn this the whole month. This is the only mascara that I have worn the whole month, except for one or two that I may have tried out. And I'm in love. I actually just ordered myself a backup because it is really, really good. Love this one. Let's move on to lips. This is something that I bought, I want to say over the summer, and just used every once in a while. And I keep it on my vanity, and when I remember to use it, I put some on, and it's very, very moisturizing on the lips. And I love this balm. It's the Glow Recipe Lip Pop, and this is the watermelon scented one. And what's nice about it is that, and you can see, this is it. This doesn't go up any further. There is still a little under here that I can scoop out with a spatula, but I have used this a ton. In fact, I just ordered the set from Sephora that comes with the watermelon and I think it's grape. So I'm dying to try the grape one to see if it's as good as this one. But this is what I'm wearing today. It adds such a nice amount of moisture to your lips. If my lips are dry and flaky, usually within 5 minutes of applying this, they've plumped right up. It's got that gorgeous pink color that it imparts on your lips. And I have been using this. I've rediscovered this in October and have been using this non-stop. I keep it on my filming table because it's what I put on before I put my makeup on, whether I do it on camera or whether I do it behind the scenes before filming a video. It's right front and center on my table. Then let's go on to the last thing. Now, this last thing is another one that I have rediscovered. This is the Laura Geller Spackle Mist Restore with coconut water. You can use it as a priming mist, a setting spray, or you can refresh throughout the day. I love this as a setting spray. This is, oh my gosh, I absolutely am in love with this thing. This spray is so fine. Watch. It is so fine. And the scent is that wonderful coconut scent. And it's not an artificial coconut scent. This smells like you just cracked open a coconut, a fresh coconut. And I can't get enough of this. Some days when it's feeling a little dry in the beauty room and I just finished doing my makeup, I'll sit here and I'll just spray and spray because it just feels wonderful on the skin. It does set my makeup nicely. And at the end of the day, when I wash my face, my makeup still looks pretty darn good. So I'm very happy with it. If you don't like coconut, you know, it's not something that I would recommend. It's not a strong fragrance by any means. It is a very fresh, scented coconut fragrance. And I just love it. I like any fine mist. This one is super fine from beginning to end. And it just sets your makeup nicely. And it has that incredible, fresh coconut fragrance to it. So there you go. Those are my October beauty favorites. Please leave me a comment down below and let me know what your favorites were. I would love to hear what you enjoyed using for the month of October. So I would love to see your comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.